Good evening. Welcome to the August 4th Board of Education meeting. If you would, please stand and join me in the pledge. I'd like to have a moment of silence for the following individuals: Michael McLaren, a graduate of the North Syracuse Central School District, and John Skibitsky, a graduate of the North Syracuse Central School District. Thank you. We have no presentations this evening or comments from the audience, so I'll jump right into the Board of Education Committee report. Mr. Thorne, do we? No, nothing? Okay. Dr. Ward.
Good evening, everyone. I just wanted to point out we're now past our second utilization study committee meeting, and it's by all reports it's going very well, and it's going so well that they're adding an additional meeting because they were unable to get to where they wanted to get to by the end of the last meeting. So they're adding an additional meeting this month, but the committee is very excited about the work and everyone is well engaged. So just wanted to let you know that.
Going to be over 3 minutes. The utilization study for the rest of the board members, it is online. Every comment that parents have talked about are on there, and students. What I would ask, I saw the first night when I believe Deb did the enrollment. I'd like to see us have one here after the beds, after October 1st, to see where our enrollment is, where it's been for the last 20 years, charter schools that came up, that kind of thing. Dr. Melvin used to do that after the beds. So I just, looking at that utilization, I don't know if they even do anything new at the board, really. Also, I would like to see, and I don't know if we saw it last year, we used to do presentations by either the high school principal or Donna Marie on region scores with some of the new region that came out and everything. I like to see how our students did. I know that information. My other thing is a personal thing. Talked to Chris the other day about it, Dr. Leahy, but it's me talking. Or when you have cabinet, that you talk about the 4th grade at Carl W. Siley Bear Road. I taught 4th grade. 5 kids in my classroom was 1999, when we overcrowded Cicero. There was nothing we could do. I really want you to look at those figures that for a 4th grade with LA and the math, and that's not with new kids coming in. And I am not pro on changing a kindergarten to a 4th grade. Let's not go through that, what we went through. Asking you one more time tomorrow to sit down, and if you have pros, cons, let me know. I know the money, but that's an awful high number for a 4th. Also concerned, life is with the 3rd grade. Foxborough ed class is really tough, and it's up to 23 and 20. Go down to 20. Road, and that still would be the highest in the school. Everything else is below 20. So even other teacher But I had a lot of fun this week, Dr. Veal knows. She's smiling on that. So the 29th and 30th, OCM BOCES hosted an Equity Catalyst Conference at West Hill High School. I want to thank Anko for attending from North Syracuse. She is working with Yanira Stoker, who is our DEI coordinator. The two of them are working hand in workshops. This is so vital to our school district. Dr. Veal for kind of overlooking that, but Yanira did a wonderful job. The keynote speech was by Dr. Diane Wynn about courageous leadership. I went also, Dr. Ward, to the special ed one, MTSS, with Dr. Jackson, who is the director of the office. I just want to read some comments that came out of the speaker. You believe all students have the right to equitable education. You believe in grace for all students when challenges arise. You believe that we as educators can learn new strategies to impact. Do we believe in our ability to make an impact? Kudos, Dr. Veal, and also to Yanira. Excellent conference, and I know they're planning for next year. Paul and I, interesting time. New York School Board's Leadership and Education event, which was Friday and Saturday. Paul is taking time to do a lot of minutes and notes. I had Beth just send the presentations. That's what you got. If you have any questions, just call me. Wellness matters, all about wellness. Power of unity on an effective school board. School board on that, Mr. Krebs, you definitely need. And for our student, Bridget, at the table. From Baldwinsville, Schenectady, and Boston Spa, they want you to know that I'm speaking. Errol, the director for Central New York School Boards, and we're going to try to set up a workshop for all the students in Central New York so they can learn. I sent this to our great finance person, navigating uncertain financial future. Again, it was 101. You're way beyond that. And one I attended the last day, which I was glad to see, was the role of BOCES in our future students. So Paul and I enjoyed ourselves. We met a lot of board members. They are saying to us, let the governor take care of the self. Anyway, that is it. And I'm over 3 minutes, but I wanted to share all that.
Thank you, Bob. Bridget, do you have anything?
I don't really have anything to say today, but I'm feeling very good about Governor Hochul's visit. I think that went really well, and a lot more students knew about it than I thought, which was really nice because I think it's good that they see like, oh wow, like the governor is coming to our school, like it feels more real to them, and it makes us look like, hard to word, but I think it really like produced a lot of respect for our school district that the governor came.
All right, do I have a motion for routine action item A, consideration of approval of minutes from July 21st? Josh, Mark, any questions? All those in favor? Unanimous. Item B, consideration of classification and school placement of disabled students. Do I have a motion? Questions? All those in favor? And acknowledgement of the business office reports for May of 2025. Do I have a motion to acknowledge those reports? Josh, any questions? Discussion action items, resolution authorizing our participation in the NSCSD for electricity agreement. Do I have a motion, that resolution for us to add? Mark and Josh. All those in favor? I don't think this is a roll call, is it? Now, same resolution for natural gas. Do I have a motion for us to enter into that agreement as presented? Mark, any questions? All those in favor? An amendment to our organizational meeting from July 7th for the Health and Safety Committee. This adds Matt Herman as the Board of Ed representative. Do I have a motion to? Josh? Resolution to create positions. This was all emailed out to the board explaining the reasoning. Do I have a motion to approve those? Josh, any questions or comments? Sure. Yeah. Next is to appoint Bob Crabtree as the New York State School Boards Association Advocacy Liaison for this school year. Do I have a motion for that? Josh, any questions? And a resolution to approve an amendment to appointment agreement between the North Syracuse Central. Or do I have a motion for that? Comments? All those? Do we need an executive session before we enter into personnel items? Do I have a motion to accept personnel item A as submitted? Questions or comments? All those in favor? Miss? Do I have a motion to accept support staff personnel report B as submitted? Questions? All those. Do I have a motion to accept administrative personnel report C as submitted? Bob and Mark. Questions? All those.
Because I've known Amanda quite a bit. The first time I met her, Dr. Veal was working for Cortland. And she was introduced to me by her superintendent at Skills USA. I have a good vibe about people right off the bat, and I thought, wow. Then we hire her at OCM BOCES, and she was the director, and then assistant superintendent. He has moved OCM BOCES forward, and she's going to be a star here, because many of the board members have asked for an elementary person to work with our elementary teachers. I'm excited to be a board member and to see, but I know my board members at BOCES are, because you did so. Fuck.
All those in. Congratulations. We don't have an executive session this evening, so I'll make a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Mark, all those in favor? That's unanimous and we're adjourned. Thank you.
This won't be like this at BOCES. We are, but not like this. That's easy one for you. Not going to be difficult. But when does she? September 8th or something?